Really. For fans.
Little Mr. Sacco action. It's C2 foot fetish night.
Can you hear the audio for Peacock or no? Or whatever?
I have it on my iPad and I synced it up with our stream.
There was like I asked because there was like a new audio setting in Discord that said like include volume, and I turned it on, but not working, I guess.
Maybe I should try that. Let me tweet this out and then I'll try that. I'm liking this old school intro
opening. Yeah.
What the hell is going on with my I don't know why, but I got signed out of our YouTube.
Oh, cool.
What the
If
hell?
we're lucky, we got hacked and deleted.
Why am I signed out? That's weird. I'm like perfectly synced too with my MacBook. God, that pyro. Right. That pyro is like blinding. With the retro logo.
There goes the budget for the year.
Oh, I like the ramp.
Yeah, me too. I like the ramp a lot. I seen a photo on Twitter pre-show.
Now I'm finally logged back in. Let me tweet this bad boy out.
Cody Rhodes. Oh, man. I'm going to submit a bad joke. 2:55 in.
It would help if I could spell while trying to put out this tweet. I think my life would probably be a lot better.
A little bit easier.
I'm like going cross-eyed trying to type the damn thing.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah, I don't even live in the continental United States anymore. Jesse Ventura, legend. Alec, round 2. We're going to need you to predict another match for us that we don't see that's blatantly right in front of our eyes.
Yeah. There's going to be a Royal Rumble in February? What?
Yeah. I should put my, if I can find the damn things. My headphones go.
I wonder how this is going to work. I guess they're just going to fill like the Peacock stream with like ads during commercial. I mean, maybe they don't run ads during commercials. I don't know. Is it commercialless on NBC? I have no idea.
I have no clue. I'm plugging into my desktop. I'm gonna see how it hears. So I can't hear you for a second. Oh. Jesse Ventura on one already.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Cody was Dusty's son.
And I'll tell you what. All right, Jerry Lawler.
I think Owens has no shot at winning tonight, Alec. Zero. I put him at 0% chance.
Did you type in the chat? I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Oh, comments. There we
he's
go.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Pat McAfee.
Yeah, I stayed completely away from SmackDown spoilers, so I don't know what they did with the taping, considering there was a live event tonight, you know. But I don't even remember if we talked about this in our prediction video on our last podcast. There's pretty good odds it's just a DQ or something. Like,
yeah, I think Randy probably returns, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't even know if the match is gonna officially end. Yeah.
I stayed away from SmackDown spoilers as well.
Yeah.
But I did see beforehand that they had planned on not having really anything that would
spoil. I would imagine so. It would be so idiotic for them to, like, on the taping have have Owens come out with the title, you know, like.
On Long Island. Oh,
from New York.
Ooh, Drew Sammy opens.
I thought a title match would have started, considering the next 4 matches are title matches.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I thought the Women's US would have opened, honestly. I feel like that would have been the go-to to start.
I like how they have the Titantron like up top too.
Yeah, I agree.
Are they in UBS? What arena are they in?
I have no idea. No clue, to be honest. I don't see a count, I guess, because I'm not, like, logged in, like, all the way. I don't know, but I don't, like, see if people join the
Yeah, there's a couple people here.
Oh, really? What's up?
The man who holds a grudge like no other. Oh, yeah.
Has never lost to Sami Zayn in one-on-one competition.
That's actually insane.
Well, that just goes to show that, like, Vince was not a Sami guy. I feel like when it comes down to. I seen something the other day of, like, there was like 4 or 5 Becky matches listed from, like, Monday Night Raw, and it was like Dana Brooke defeated Becky Lynch in a minute 51. Tamina defeated Becky Lynch Monday Night Raw. Like, I don't think Vince was really a big Becky Lynch fan, you know. Rightfully so.
They had the stretch. Like, Sammy was on TV every week, getting promos like every week, but he would never win. He'd just get his ass kicked. Besides when he won the IC title.
Drew and Ziggler being tag champs. That's, like, such a fucking weird era of wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
What was going on back then, you know? Like, what a. Thank God we're not there right now, you know?
I mean, it's almost as bad as Drew, Ziggler, and what was it, Lashley? Was that the trio?
Yeah, it's a bad one. That's a real bad one.
Yeah, it's not good. It's also crazy that Drew's call up again was for teaming with Ziggler.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Yeah. What a story Drew has. It's kind of crazy. Drew does deserve at some point a run with that world title.
Absolutely. Now, a piece of me feels it's pretty obvious that Drew would win. But there's also a piece of me that's like, what if the Usos distract him or something?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of possibilities. I think that is maybe the most likely, honestly. Or I think there's a possibility that this even ends in DQ. You know, maybe there is some sort of distraction, interruption, or maybe Drew just goes crazy and beats the crap out of Zayn. I'm gonna sneeze.
Tasty.
Oh, that didn't hurt my brain. Oh.
I like back on the topic of the entrance. I like how tight it is.
Agreed.
That's got that old school feel.
Dying already. It was good all day. I'm good all day, and then we start fucking podcasting. And
10 minutes in.
Water faucet. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Right into it. Oh, God,
they should have had Drew wrestle. So do I. They should have had Drew wrestle like one of the figures where the jacket comes off, but the sleeves stay on.
Yeah, yeah. Or they should have did it like 2K, where it starts and he wrestles for 5 minutes in the jacket, then it goes to a cutscene of the crowd, and it comes back and his jacket's off and he's just standing there. It is nice seeing this setup with like the different ropes. You know, obviously the LED turnbuckle posts weren't around back then.
Yeah.
But it makes you like want more. Where it's like every pay-per-view
should be special
PLE.
again.
Yeah,
like you got to stand out, something to stand out. You know, I seen some guy on Twitter. I don't know the handle. I wish I had it offhand. But this guy, some sort of graphic designer or something, I have no idea, created like entrances, like Titantrons and ramps and stages and all that for just all the PLEs, like, but more so simplistic ones, because they've been kind of like downsizing the size of things, and they can still make some crazy cool stages, but have them be the size of this one that we got here tonight. You got to have the event stand out a little bit. I miss going back to like Armageddon, and there's the car crashes all over, and just or Backlash with the little things coming down.
Something like, it doesn't have to be as crazy and outlandish, but like something that makes it stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
Besides for when it's, you know, Rumble or, you know, SummerSlam, and it's similar to this where you get the small stage entrance.
I would love if they had Raw go back to red ropes, NXT to yellow ropes, SmackDown to blue ropes.
Yeah, like differentiating them would be nice.
I feel like the white ropes have just been like overdone in the years.
Are they still white right now? Yeah, right?
I think so.
Or
Remember when they used to do the one pink rope for the entire month of October?
Oh my God, yeah, for Susan G. Komen.
Yeah, and you'd have the Hell in a Cell, and there'd be like one pink rope. It's like this tough.
Yeah.
You go to here to die cage.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine they did that partnership now. They'd have the pink ribbons all over the ring and stuff like that. Then it'd be like someone bleeding on the mat right over a Susan G. Komen sponsorship and look terrible.
They should
terrible as in like not a good look.
I feel like if Susan G. Komen was around nowadays, they would just have her join the LWO. Susan G. Komen. So stupid. So dumb.
so dumb.
So bad. So bad.
Dude, Alec just mentioned it. What is going on back in Jersey with these drones? You got the Hardy compound going? You got Vanguard 1 just floating around?
I don't know what's going on. People are bugging about these drones. I haven't seen them myself or anything, but like I know people that have. I don't. Who fucking knows? No clue.
Dude, it's Matt Hardy. He's coming back.
Maybe he is. Hardy compound is in my backyard this time.
Yeah. It's actually in my backyard. What's interesting is I currently have these same exact commercials that are playing on this. And now I know that sounds obvious, but when I'm on Hulu TV, normally you get random ads mixed in. So like when I don't know if you have ever experienced this, but
Like
like
targeted ads.
yes, but I think that might be
Yeah.
more so when you're watching something that isn't live.
Yeah.
But there's normally something that's like, they got my cookies, so it's like, oh, here's an ad for WWE shop. I don't know,
Yeah.
random
Is this
things.
slated for 2 hours?
I don't know. Is it? It is. Yeah, 2 hours.
I was gonna say I doubt this would be a 3-hour show, right? Because it's on prime time. I don't know. It just feels like too long.
Well, I thought like maybe it could be 2.5 hours. As weird as that sounds, like
Yeah, it could. It could be.
that was still a possibility. But I mean, they got pretty much right into this
The
match.
fight. Yeah.
January 6th, we will also be live.
From DC. No, just kidding. We're hanging out with Jericho.
Jericho, his wife,
Yeah.
a couple buddies from that are just getting
Big Swagger might be around.
yeah,
Yeah.
just getting out of the slammer. It's gonna be a nice. It's gonna be like a high school reunion for us. Hogan's gonna be there. He's the leader.
One day, we're hoping here that C2 blows up. And maybe we'll get lucky and get sponsorships. And I'll tell you what, I need that Zyrtec sponsorship real bad.
Or wasn't WWE sponsored by like ZyQuil? What the hell is the name of that?
Mucinex? ZyQuil?
Is it
NyQuil?
ZyQuil?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think it's ZyQuil. They used to be sponsored by. Because Danny Frost used to have a funny joke. He's like, I don't trust anything that has X, Y, and Z in its actual word.
Yeah.
Like one word with X, Y, and Z in it. No thanks.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I like the turnbuckle pads. They're like navy. I like the color.
I thought at first that I'd kind of hate the mix of like half retro, half new school, but I like it.
Yeah, I like
Like
it. Well, I think it's like you can't go like totally retro because it's just nostalgia. Like we get it.
of
It's
course.
all cool and all, but then it's just nostalgia. You gotta like update the retro. Dude, I'm losing it here.
Enough. Also, forgot to mention, but the referee also being dressed old
Yeah,
school. Love that.
I do like that as
The,
well. Oh, you
the
know what I
slick,
just noticed?
the
Nothing
slick
on the
back
ring.
hair.
Nothing on the mat.
Yeah, I guess since it's not like an actual PLE.
Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with NBC though too.
Maybe. I mean, they still have the massive Prime bottle back there.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw Logan Paul tweeted that speaking of Prime, he tweeted that he's retired, and then I immediately saw a promo for the Raw kickoff like stream or whatever for Netflix. Like not the actual show, like the whatever that kickoff thing that they promoted, and Logan is on that promotion.
Is he? That's
Yeah,
funny.
it was like Cena, Cody, Logan, a bunch of other people.
I wouldn't be surprised if Logan 2025, 2026 gets a world title run.
Wouldn't shock me.
I feel like with somebody like him, you kind of strike while the iron's hot, and like he's been around for a minute now. Don't get me wrong, but I think if you're going to put the title on him ever, it's within a window. I don't know if he'd be champion in 5 years, but I feel like he could be within the next 2.
Also, glad to report green shirt guy back in the front row.
Back in front row. All is right in the world.
And also, so is Macho Man.
Oh, is he? I didn't even realize.
Save 25%. I thought I got an email saying it's 35%. Yeah, up to 35%. Which is it? Make up your mind, WWE.
I was gonna look on the shop before actually to see if there's anything cool, but I never got around to checking it out.
Me too, but I was just lazy. This match has been solid. It's been going for like 12, 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Claymore. There it is.
Guys kicking out.
1, 2,
Oh
3.
wow. I thought he was gonna kick out of that, to be honest.
Wow.
The way he
Finish?
rolled out with the arm, I thought that was gonna be
Finish from pretty much out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I like that. A Claymore from out of nowhere.
Claymore.
I mean, it is kind of a move that he should be able to hit really at pretty
Have you
much
ever
any
made a
point.
Claymore vine?
What's up?
So have you ever made a Claymore vine?
Oh, this is weird. I didn't want to watch Saturday Night's Main Event. I wanted to watch Survivor Series 1998.
I do hope they add this to 2K. The thing is, I feel like 2K. Oh, God, they're so behind.
This will be in the patch that comes out.
Yeah, it'll be in 2K26.
A month before 26 drops.
Yeah, when the game is dead, I don't care to play it anymore. The way Drew just was down and then stood up real quick. Yeah, $4.99 DLC, literally.
Yeah.
The way he was low and stood up real quick. Remember the time when Orton did that spring and touched his toes?
After RKOing Mark Henry.
Yep.
What is WWE Mayhem? I have zero idea.
We're going to find out. Let's see.
That sounds like a car game or something.
WWE Crush Hour? All-time classic WWE Crush Hour.
What is Mayhem, Alec?
I'm looking at it right now.
I've never even heard of it. All right, Liv Morgan, Io Sky up next.
Kind of looks like, 2K but that, kind of.
I love that retro song.
Yeah, I hate those card games, to be honest. I can't get into those. Or what are they? Super card they call it, right? I can't get into that.
Yes, it's not a card game, but it's like Ultimate Team WWE style. So is that kind of like what's that thing on 2K? My Faction?
My Faction, yeah.
Is it like My Faction?
My Faction. Kind of sucks.
I've never really played it. Why did my mic volume go down? Did that last week. Born to be wild. I wonder what happened at the TNA tapings today that I didn't go to.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you were in here for those. Final Resolution was good.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, there was a lot of really good matches.
Yeah, it was solid.
AJ Francis was actually really good.
I always liked the original Hit Row when they were in NXT. I thought they were a good stable. They just were part of that shitty Vince call-up era, and it kind of ruined them.
That match was solid. The Fatal 4-Way was really good.
Yeah.
The tag match was good. The X Division title match was really good.
Can we just talk a minute about how fucking stupid that fan was that slapped Eddie Edwards? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
I wish Eddie gave him more than that. Eddie
Yeah.
let him off the hook so
Big
much.
time, yeah.
Oh God, he could have.
Listen,
He
I
could
said
have
this
gave
to you
that
in
dude the
text.
work.
You know, it would slapping Eddie Edwards or slapping a wrestler would be like going to Broadway and slapping the Scarecrow and Wizard of Oz because he's being a bitch or something. You know, like it's like,
Exactly.
what are you thinking? You know.
Like, God damn, I hate Hamilton. Let me square up with him. It's like, what? What are you doing? I mean, I think that
Not
dude had a
thinking.
beer, but even then, like, he didn't look drunk.
No, I didn't look drunk. But listen, I don't drink, but I don't care how many beers you have. Like if you get to that level, you got to know your limits. You shouldn't have got to that level where you're slapping the wrestlers. Like that's crazy.
You get cases to open, and it would be like 67 Seth Rollins, 73 Sheamus,
But
and you can upgrade them in matches.
that's
So
fair.
isn't that like my faction or no?
My faction's a little different. My faction is like you get kind of cards and they just kind of are what they are. My faction is like a great value ultimate team type mode. Not that good.
Yeah, I never got into my faction. Oh, here you go. Here's Mayhem.
Yep. That's a 7th anniversary. You telling me that's been out for this long and I'm just hearing about this?
Mayhem's been out for 7 years? What?
You're telling me that was coming out when we went to 33.
No way. No,
It's that's
we would have heard
that's
of
what the
that.
briefcase said was 7th anniversary. Tito Santana.
Arriba! I met Tito Santana when I was a kid.
Yeah, I did too, actually. That's funny. I had him sign a loose leaf paper in a notebook. It was just the middle of the paper, just signature.
He signed one of the printout
Oh, God, it's George
pictures
Lucas.
that we got taken. You remember those when you'd go to old wrestling shows? Yeah. What's up, Daddy? It's about Jimmy Hart here. What's up, Daddy? Hulk Hogan, where you at? Let me kiss that keister, Hulk Hogan. Where you at? That's not gonna work for the brother, man. Young.
Leo's theme is sick.
Doom, 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 doom. Do 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 do.
6-2 career record in world title matches.
So what's her 2 losses? She lost to Bailey.
And then who'd you lose the NXT title to if they're counting that? I don't know.
Are they counting that? Who did she lose the NXT title to? That feels like a lifetime ago. Ooh, I like this. This is like a old school package.
It is. Yeah, I like it. They probably follow this matchup, I'd say, with Gunther, the triple threat, then probably run the U.S. Women's title, maybe.
Probably. That sounds
Surprised
about
that's been
right.
open, especially since Drew just like straight one clean like that and then just moved on. I feel like that would have been like the middle of the card.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been like a perfect split up of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume Gunther defends next.
Yeah, that lines up to me.
Unless they go back to back women's matches. I mean, they're going 4 straight title matches, so
Yeah. Stranger things have happened.
I know they mainly wear black, but it does feel like a miss that Liv and Raquel aren't dressed as like Diesel and HBK.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, they're just like inspired attire by them.
Yeah, that does line up. You would have thought they would have done that. Yeah.
203.
Yeah. When did she win? Did she win it at Backlash?
Did she win it on
Oh my
on
god, when did
Raw?
she win the belt? Was it on Raw? Because obviously Rhea
Was it Battle Royal on Raw?
was it?
Or did Becky win that?
Becky
Becky won
and
that.
her faced.
Becky won that Battle Royal to win the title back, right? And then Becky dropped it to
Becky
Liv
dropped it to Liv like a month later. Yeah.
in Saudi, I think.
See Drew crossing Roman the Ula Fala on the first episode on Netflix. Yeah, I think that actually is very possible.
Yeah,
I could see that happening for sure.
I can get down with that. I think it was Saudi that Liv beat Becky.
Beat Becky in like
It's
June.
weird.
That kind of lines up, right? Did it
As
happen
weird
in
as it
June?
sounds, I remember being on the treadmill and it happened. So whatever Saudi show that was, it wasn't Crown Jewel, obviously.
Yeah.
We need more Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be on commentary. Isn't that what they promoted? That he would be
I think
there?
I think like it was kind of promoted like that, but I had seen beforehand that it would be like Jesse and Joe, like the old school
Yeah, type.
host type
Like
thing.
on the panel, kind of.
They're just waiting to be, for Jesse to get some material from these matches. I don't
Cover
like Drew
prediction
McIntyre.
for the new 2K game this year.
Ooh.
Huh. Assuming they do the same thing and they go like male, female again.
Of like each one gets one.
Yeah. You gotta assume, like, is it crazy to say it would be Liv, I guess? Or
Doubt it. It might be
Bianca?
Rhea solo. So was it Bianca last year?
Or wasn't it Rhea last year?
That was Bianca last year.
Was it? Was it
Wasn't it
not
Bianca?
Rhea?
Wasn't it Bianca and
Oh, maybe
Cody?
I'm just making that up. Maybe it was Bianca. All right, then it would probably be Rhea then, yeah.
Or was it Bianca and Rhea?
Maybe Bianca had
It was
yeah, it
both.
was. It was both. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sure then.
I
For the
could
men,
see Rhea again though.
is Jey Uso crazy to say?
Yeah.
But like I try to look at it in like over baby faces. Like I don't think Solo's getting the cover. I think Jay would get it before Solo did.
No.
I don't
Maybe
know.
Cena again.
Punk, yeah, I was gonna. Yep.
Oh, Punk.
Yep. Yeah, Punk is
It'll be
like
Punk.
yeah.
Yeah.
That only makes sense. Gunther
It'd
would
be
be the
cool
next choice.
If they did, or actually, you know what? I would get down with Punk being like the ultimate edition, and the thing is like playing through Punk's career and
Yeah,
playing his big
I can
moments.
definitely see that being like the overall story. Gunther does deserve it.
You do
Gunther,
like his debut, his ECW, probably not his ECW title win because he faced Morrison, but like you could do Money in the Bank cash-ins. You could do him
obviously
against
winning the belt
Taker,
against Cena, him against Taker,
him against Jeff if the Hardys have this potential
this
2K deal.
Legends deal, Hell in a Cell with Drew.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell with Drew. Obviously, his return. Him versus Cena, Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Him versus Samoa Joe and Wembley.
Yeah. Him versus Tony Khan backstage. Him versus
What's up,
Jungle Boy
Colby?
backstage.
It has been a long time since the Fat Reaction.
Oh yeah, it has been.
We're back at it.
We're still here.
We ain't ever stopping.
Like Eric Bischoff's theme song.
I'm back. Well, we're back.
And better than ever.
Got a knack
for making things better.
Face facts.
Bischoff might be like my when I think of like pipe dreams for this channel.
Yeah. Getting Bischoff on
a video with Bischoff in some aspect,
Yep.
I think is on like my pipe dream list. Yeah.
Literally.
We'd have plenty to talk about.
Plenty to talk about.
Plenty to talk about because we agree on a lot. To say the least.
Yeah. You know, it's funny though, because we're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm still trying to think of like who would be the female cover star for Toucan. There's not like an out there female this year. If Rhea and Bianca already both did it, Bailey, like, do you just throw in like Charlotte, like one of the more popular women? If Charlotte returns in time, probably Charlotte. Why not, right?
Probably. I mean, Liv's probably the choice. Liv's probably like the main one right now, right?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think Io will get it. Bailey's more likely than Io.
Yeah, I would say Bailey's probably the most likely outside of, say, like a Charlotte or a Becky if one of them were to return. C4. It's almost like C2.
C2.
C2
you got C4 energy on C2 Wrestling. I know she's very short, so she partially has to do this, but I love how she does the springboard with like the step on the bottom rope to get to the top rope.
I said it during our War Games reaction. I said a review. I've said this for years. Io is one of the best women they got, if not the best woman they have.
What's up, Brian Orton? How we doing?
Brian Orton, related? That's crazy.
Randall Keith? Yeah. Cowboy Bob? Or should it be Brian Orton Batista WrestleMania 30 main event? Can't leave out our Dave in that aspect. What was that they just showed in the corner of Drew and Sammy?
I didn't see. We're chilling. You know, we're out here just watching, reacting, reviewing wrestling. Also huge Orton fans, so, you know, he's kind of the GOAT.
Mixing in some Jesse Ventura and Jimmy Hart impressions as the night goes along. Hopefully we get some other legends to impersonate. See, like it was like I feel like it was in that still to come, but it might have been like a result thing.
Oh yeah, maybe it was like a result. I didn't even see it. I was looking away.
Yeah, I will say Chelsea loses B Riot. As simple as that.
Yep, I agree. I'm glad that she's facing Michin. I would rather Chelsea be facing Michin than like Bailey or somebody. But yeah, come on. Like, let's be real.
A piece of me, though, there is a consolation prize. Oh, that wasn't great. There is a consolation prize that if Chelsea doesn't win, then I do get to make the video that I mentioned in the podcast of how to book Chelsea Green's road to WrestleMania.
You know, Brian Orton, growing up, loved Edge, big fan of Edge. But, you know, that, like, Money in the Bank couple-year run that Edge had back then, He was the heel's heel. He was such a bad guy. It was so easy to hate Edge. And, you know, I was younger back then too. When you're a kid and you're watching it too, you hate those bad guys too. Deep down, I always kind of loved him. But
I liked Edge. I
yeah,
wasn't a
yeah.
Cena guy when I was a kid. Like I didn't love Cena that much.
I was never like liked Cena. Always enjoyed Cena, but I was never the like Cena guy,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. Oh, 09 Orton is the best version of Orton by far.
We're getting heel Orton at some point. God damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if heel Orton happens tonight. I mean, I guess it really could. Maybe that is like their bold thing they're doing tonight.
That's a solid
How
finish.
crazy would it be? That was a solid finish. How
Clean.
crazy would it be if Orton came out tonight, RKO'd Cody, ref wasn't looking, Owens picks up the win with the help of Orton or something? That's not gonna happen, but Cena kid through and through. Not the only one out there.
Mid 2004. That's like a.
That's good. That's a good year.
Yeah. I mean, oof. God damn that
was
knee.
stiff. Yeah.
Sheesh. That was a great finish, though. Clean win too, right?
Yeah.
I don't think she.
Yep.
She didn't do anything to cheat.
Yeah, you know, growing up, it was like Edge, Cena, Orton, Batista, Jeff, Ray. Those were like the guys. RVD. Those were like the favorites. You know, I know we're 40 minutes in. They're pushing through this.
Did her theme stop playing? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. It's the 2K24 cover star.
All right, we getting it again? Probably Raw, January 6th.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay.
She didn't need to do that right there.
I love Rhea.
Yeah.
Isn't this a blood feud?
Yeah.
Am I missing something here?
Why wouldn't Liv?
Why is Raquel just chilling?
Yeah, why wouldn't they just beat Ray up right now, to be honest?
Why is Raquel just chilling? You just had a street fight against her. All right, that is definitely January 6th Netflix debut.
Yeah, yeah, that's built for that.
Love the accolades, agreed. Priest a 4-time tag champ?
4-time tag champ.
He the Judgment Day won it twice with him.
Yeah.
What are the other two?
I gotta look that up.
I gotta think.
Anyone in the chat know what's Priest's 4 title runs?
4-time tag champ. What?
That doesn't add up.
Him and Balor won it twice, I'm pretty sure. Then who else would he have even won it with? Unless him and Balor won it 3 times?
No, they won it twice, but they're considering the SmackDown and Raw titles.
Oh, give me a break.
Give me a break. Yeah, way to pad the stats there. Really bad in stats.
That is.
Oh my god.
Come on.
That's, you know, like
I was like, that doesn't make any sense. No way.
Like, there was no way that was right. It'd be one thing if you were to say like Roman is you know, a 2-time champion because he won the WWE and then won the Universal or whatever, vice versa.
Of course.
So that makes sense in a way. But they won the titles as unified titles. They didn't win them individually. That's funny.
Yes, like it'd be different if the match was for 2 titles, but they were literally unified tag titles.
Hey, Cena could win the IC title this year. We'll see. I don't want it, but you never know. They might make him a Grand Slam champion. I think that stat, though, like that analytic is kind of like, it's not as big of a deal anymore.
No, it kind of gets thrown around. I mean, not thrown around. Like, they really only talk about it with The Miz. That's it.
Yeah, well, he's the first ever 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Yeah. Actually, I should take that back. They really only talked about that with The Miz and Sheamus not being a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
Those are the two where they really talk about it.
It is.
Other than that,
I think Shayna was always a Triple H girl, and was one of those people that was never going to really get it under the Vince run. And then she had a few years under Vince. Not that her time's done now, but like she might have run her course. I don't know if Shayna's ever going to kind of get that title.
what kind of is a big killer is the big rivalry that we all wanted or thought we wanted was her versus Ronda.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't.
Everybody just put out a boo for Ronda. Boo.
Yeah. I don't know if my cat just broke something, but whatever. Yeah, where's Ronda Rousey at? Is Ronda Rousey wrestling tonight?
Oh yeah. Big CM Punk marks. Absolutely. That's our
buddy Phil.
That's our boy Phil out there.
That's our buddy
Love
Phil.
You, Phil.
Yeah. Pepsi Phil, my guy. Most talkative man on the planet. Just bought his Ultimate Edition action figure. Still
Fire
crisp
figure.
and clean in the box.
Such a nice figure.
Oh, it's beautiful. I need to figure out my living situation. I would like to get, as much as I don't need more room because it's just me, I want like a setup. And I want something to look nice, and that would definitely be a part of the setup.
Ooh, top 5 wrestlers ever. Men or women. All right, listen, I'm just gonna like rip them off as they come to my mind. Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Is this your top 5 as like they're like who you think the best are, or is this like your top 5
favorites? Okay.
Because those lists those lists are not the same. So I need some clarification on that.
Favorites. Okay.
Favorites.
Okay.
See, that's
shit. I mean, honestly, those two could stay the same. I still could name Eddie and Kurt, but one guy that's always been a favorite is Triple H, man. I've always been a Triple H guy.
I've always been a Punk guy.
Heel.
I've always been a Punk guy. Alec knows. Alec's also always been a Punk guy. I liked him before 2010 and 11, but like that year, I actually just texted a coworker, and I was like, I have so many core memories from my childhood, pretty much with Alec, connected to CM Punk. Like, love the man so much.
That's a solid 5. I can't hate on that 5 at all. I would absolutely throw Triple H in mine. Triple H, Jeff Hardy make my top 5 for sure. I always loved RVD, man. I wish RVD got a little bit more of a run. He kind of, screwed himself on that.
He was just a few years too short.
We'll go with that. We're going to go Triple H, Jeff Hardy, RVD, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero.
I'm looking at Punk.
Okay.
Styles.
Okay. That's a great one. Styles is a great one.
Ooh.
Jenna Morasco. Charmel.
It's tough because like I try to ignore the recency bias.
Yeah, that's where it's hard.
And some of like my favorites at certain times, like Alec can attest to this. I was a diehard Wade Barrett guy.
Yeah. Well, there is like those. I don't want to say like weird guys, but there's those kind of mid carders to low high carders that like maybe never really did it, but like I loved.
Dude, I was a diehard Fandango fan too. Dude.
That's funny. I mean, if we're being honest though, the best and our favorite current wrestler, I mean, this is a Gunther Stan account.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, I probably have to put him in the top 5.
That's
I don't
fair.
know. It's so tough because with recency bias, like I've always liked Cody. I've always been a Cody guy, and I have proof behind that from day one I've liked Cody.
Yeah.
The problem is he's so big now that it's like
Bandwagon.
yeah. I don't want to say like bandwagon, but like almost the recency bias it feels. But Cody's probably in my top 5. I was dashing Cody Rhodes changed my life.
That was such a great gimmick.
That was not a gimmick to me. That was the real deal. I was plucking my goddamn eyebrows because of Dash and Cody Rhodes.
That's so funny. You know, top 5 favorite ever females. I mean, listen, like you date back, like Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. Like I'm a Ruthless Aggression Attitude Era guy. Trish and Lita both make that top 5 undoubtedly. Like that's not even a thought to me.
Alec is actually a diehard Nia Jax fan. Brian Orton.
Interesting.
I think you got some competition. Yeah. It's even better because I know he didn't hear me say that yet. He typed that on his own. Oh man. I wonder how Damian Priest feels knowing Juan Soto isn't on the Yankees anymore.
Yeah, probably how I feel. Not happy about it. He was expensive. It's all right. It's all right. Yankees made do. They got some pitchers. We're doing all right.
Tori Wilson, yeah. Tori was
for one reason or another, I agree. 100%. There's a handful of one reason or another favorites, you know. Yeah, Trish, Lita. Oh. That's our goat right here.
Oh, I love it. Don't touch me.
I love it.
Me.
I love
Don't
that.
touch me. I love it.
That's my favorite thing of the night so far.
That's my boy.
That is
That's my boy. That's my boy. Don't let those grimy pests touch you.
Peak Ruthless Aggression Triple H from my day, as if mid 2004 was a monster until now. Yeah, Triple H. Don't get me wrong; he's like running the company now. Obviously, he's one of the most like talked about wrestlers, behind the scenes guys. He does not get the credit I feel like he really deserves as an in-ring competitor, a gimmick, a wrestler, a heel. The only thing that puts people over, to get a babyface over, you need a big bad. You need a Roman Reigns. You need a Triple H. Triple H was the best at that. He is like the most heel ever. The only like heel to that level, now I can say Roman Reigns, but man, I always think back to Orton kissing Stephanie, and that's some heel shit, right?
Yeah. When I was a kid, though, I had that like anger for Triple H.
Yeah.
Like the like, God damn it, he won again. You know, I wanted Jeff Hardy to win the title on this Monday Night Raw, you know, random stuff like that.
Yeah, Brian Orton, I'm not gonna lie, I think that's a very popular opinion, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
When it really comes down to it, like if you can't separate, I've heard people say like, oh, if you separate the wrestler from the guy, you can't. He did the shit he did, Benoit.
Yeah.
But from a wrestling standpoint, he's really one of the best that ever did it. And that was oof.
Sheesh.
I didn't like that.
I know those deep breaths.
Yeah. I know that stomach is feeling like Timberlands in the dryer right now.
That's where you get up and you're breathing like,
yeah.
trying to get that air in.
Yeah. CM Punk was a menace. The Straight Edge Society is like I always watched wrestling. Don't get me wrong, I never really took like breaks like that, but that's like a weird blur of time for me in wrestling.
Straight Edge Society?
Yeah.
That was honestly that time period. This is gonna be very random. But that time period in wrestling, like specifically SmackDown, you're speaking a bit like Jericho World Champion type era. I correlate that to being a kid, and I had this big tub that was like it was a plastic tub that I'd put toys, whatever nonsense in.
Yeah.
And it was like just a little bit lower than the size of my bed. So what I used to do is I would press the tub against my bed and then put like 2 or 3 pillows on it. And then I forget what I put in the little square, but I'd have a chair there as well. And then I had a big blanket and a cover because I had a twin size bed, and it would cover the tub to the bed, and it would, hold those pillows in place. And I just remember being a kid watching SmackDown, wrestling on that.
That's funny. So many memories of me breaking beds, kicking the shit out of pillows. Just literally countless, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember that. What's funny, like it's a plastic tub, and I weigh probably 80 pounds. I'd be falling on it, and it wouldn't break. It would like bend.
Yeah.
And I would have to like push it back to the lid, covering it back up, or twist it so that side that just bent is pressed against the bed so it doesn't bend back in.
So I'll turn the question back to the chat then. Just name some of your favorite wrestlers. Let me hear some of your least favorite wrestlers.
Ooh. This is going to be tough for Alec. Oh, I didn't even see his comment. Natalia, very underrated.
Oh, I didn't see that either.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that. Yeah, on opposite day.
Yeah. He says wearing his "Not Like Most Girls" t-shirt.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, man. Packers, Seahawks. I went to type hashtag SNME and almost clicked on hashtag Snow Bunny.
That'd be a good one. Hated JBL as a kid. That is a good one. JBL is one of those guys that you grow to appreciate. But back in the day, man, you hated JBL.
Him beating Eddie used to drive me insane, man.
Brian Orton. It just hurt my heart with those favorites. Austin Theory, Carmelo Hayes are good, man. They're the goat.
So is Drew.
So is Drew.
Theory's the boy.
Theory's the boy.
Theory?
I think Carmelo Hayes is the.
Let's go, Gunther.
Let's go, Gunther. Carmelo Hayes might be the most total package superstar in a long time.
Besides our boy, the GOAT.
Besides our boy, Gunther, yeah. Love the red attire, so I like when he wears the red.
Yeah, they got they made an action figure of that attire.
Yes, they did, yep.
I need a clean win for Gunther in this match, especially since Liv won clean.
Yeah.
Gunther, honestly, I saw someone tweet this, so I won't take credit for thinking of it, but stack them.
I was put the two up to say stack them. I would like to see maybe Balor and Priest kind of get caught up on one another, kind of screw each other. Gunther takes advantage, gets them both, pins them both.
Yeah.
And that maybe ends up turning Priest and Balor into another, match. Hated Rollins as much as he hated Edge and JBL, but Rollins even more hate Rollins for the wrestler, man, and husband he is. Huh?
I can't say I agree with all that.
Love Rollins, love Edge. Hated JBL as a kid. JBL you grow to appreciate.
Travis Hunter won the Heisman, by the way.
Oh, did he? I didn't get the really. I didn't get the update. Really? I didn't get an update. Fair.
Wow, Big Cat.
What'd he say?
He had a 5 grand. I've been like paying attention to it, obviously, but he had 5,000 on Travis Hunter to win the Heisman at plus 4,000.
Wow.
Paid out $205,000.
That's just it's not fair out here. $5,000.
Good for Big Cat though.
Yeah,
Big Cat's the GOAT.
Yeah, love Big Cat.
All right, so obviously U.S. women's title next, then main event.
Yeah.
Got an hour to go. Makes sense. We're on good track.
Yeah. Luther Reigns is a deep cut, man. I like that. So,
yeah. Luther Reigns and Nathan Jones.
Nathan Jones, yeah.
Remember when that like scandal came out and it's like Reigns is a name on the list and it was Luther Reigns. Everyone thought it was gonna be Roman.
You know, man, there's an alternate world out there where like Luther Reigns, Nathan Jones, Mordecai, and Kazarni are like the 4 best wrestlers in the world. You know?
Paul Burchill.
Yeah, Paul Burchill. Yeah. And his sister.
Katie Lee.
Yeah.
What was their name in TNA? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, so it was. Oh, I like that. So it's like Drew defeats Sammy and Sammy's like grayed out.
I love that.
What the hell were their names in TNA? Why am I drawing a blank on it?
I do remember Matt Morgan on SmackDown back in the day. I remember. Vividly. I remember having like a doctor's appointment as a kid, and because I was such a good little boy, I got to go to the toy store and get a toy, and I got the Matt Morgan action figure.
I was just about to tell a Matt Morgan action figure story. I remember being a kid going to Walgreens with my dad and getting the Matt Morgan action figure at Walgreens, and he had gray trunks.
Trunks. Yep. I can envision like the packaging and everything. I literally can like picture the figure.
Yeah. We were just two good little boys.
Winter in TNA.
Winter. That's right.
Good. There you go, Brian Oregon. All right.
All right, Balor's going up. This is good progress towards a stack 'em.
It is.
The camera did not really catch Gunther there. I did not know what happened for a second.
Has there ever been like a guy who's slipped on the turnbuckles, landed on his nuts or something, and there hasn't been a commentary joke about him losing his future kid? Yeah. Every time.
Never.
What's the least amount of money that you guys would take to get shot by Gunther? Gunther can shop me for free.
Yeah, I was just about to say, this is a Gunther Stan account. Yeah. Whatever he needs to better himself.
A Gunther chop.
Attaboy Priest. Way to break that up.
That was great. A Gunther chop like scar is like a tattoo, you know?
It's a badge of honor for me.
Badge of honor.
Oh, I love that reversal.
I love
South of Heaven.
I didn't really sit out that time, but still, South of Heaven is a great move. I love that move. Oh, my hair. That's our guy right there. That's our boy.
Attaboy Gunther.
Put him in a sleeper. Stop messing around.
Night, baby. Oh, onto the stairs?
You know, I think it was SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. That is unreal strength by Gunther, to be honest.
That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
That is why he's the GOAT. We've all, as kids, like been in power bombs to each other, and you know when you're a priest in that situation, you have no ability to roll yourself up. Wow. Love it. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
All hail, baby. All hail.
If the universe Maven is WWE champion, our boy Ryan would love that. Miz is world heavyweight champion. I mean, Miz has been champion, so I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, I love me some Miz. We are not worthy, baby. That's why he's the GOAT.
Tyson Tomko was another deep cut.
Tyson Tomko, TNA legend. My GOAT, baby.
You know, we're an hour in. We've only seen Jesse Ventura once. I thought it was going to be all over. I thought we were going to get something like in between every match.
It's even funnier that they're like, he's got an open mic. He can say whatever he wants. Gunta.
I was never a Zack Ryder fan, to be honest.
I was a Ryder guy.
Never was a Ryder guy. Never really cared for it.
I
with
was
the elbow pad. Owens.
That's
like
great.
Dusty. That's
Who's
great.
knocking on Aldis's door? Oh, it's the because he got the title.
It was a ghost. It was a ghost.
I was hitting the.
Yeah, I was never a Ryder guy.
Oh, radio. Yoshitatsu.
Yoshitatsu.
Another great theme. Atlanta, Georgia, 127. Guess who forgot to take off? I actually think it's the 26th. Is it 26th or 27th? 27th.
You know, I wonder. The Jade injury apparently is real. I seen something about that last night. That apparently that got confirmed that Jade is actually hurt. I feel like they have 2 women's matches already. You know, not that I would be opposed to Bianca on the card, but I don't think they wanted to just shoehorn in like a women's tag match, even if Jade was healthy. With Jade being hurt, it's tough. I don't think you really have the ability to squeeze Bianca on.
Yeah, and you only have room for 5 matches.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to think we're an hour in with commercials, and they've just pushed through 3 solid matches, but nothing in between.
All
That
gotten time.
Charlotte Flair is revealed as Jade's attacker. So I said this in our War Games review, our War Games reaction. Jade's attacker is Bianca. I'm sitting on that. It's Bianca.
That would be the shock. That would be the twist.
That's how you set them up, you know, for Mania. You know, Bianca's another one that I remember first seeing her in NXT, and like it took that one appearance to go, oh, like she's gonna be one of the best women wrestlers of all time. And you know, now 5, 6, 7 years later.
Yeah, and I feel like also there was plenty of like people wrestling her that were like, yeah, she's gonna be a star.
Oh yeah, Bianca is overdue for a heel turn. Now listen, she's not even close to like pre-heel turn Uso level, like needs a change. But Bianca as a face is getting kind of stale for me. That's why I'm pretty hopeful that she's the one that attacked Jade. Make her the heel in the situation. I think they would keep Jade babyface no matter what, but Bianca needs a heel turn.
I think I said this in a recent video at some point, but Bianca's got a theme that I just recently realized how much of a banger it is. Dude, it's so good.
Absolute banger. Yeah.
I'm on my own against the world. It's so good, dude. It does not deserve being as good as it is. It is so good.
I'm on my own against the world. There's a couple like hidden bangers. I think Carmelo's theme is a fucking banger. Love Carmelo's theme.
Yeah, Carmelo's theme is solid too.
That's a great one.
Against the Wild. This shot, they hear me roar.
Because I'm the greatest, ain't no hating. I'm the best here. Watch a shot, boy. Well, I guess you'll wait till next year.
I can't hear that part and not think of Cody.
What do you think about Bianca's husband? He seems to be held back by his tag team situation. Personally, think Tez is dope. Montez Ford is fantastic. Now, here's a little fun facts. Here's a C2 wrestling story. This is 2018, it's 2017, maybe even. NXT came to us locally, and this was right when the Street Profits became the Street Profits, but they weren't even.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There we go. Just Ventura. I'm going to hold on the story. I thought he was going to say something totally different there.
So did I. And Dominic, he can pick women. God, dude, Jesse Ventura is hilarious.
So funny. Tessitore looks great.
He fits in so well with like the retro look, but also being today.
Yeah. So we go to this NXT live event, back to the story, and the Street Profits, like, this has got to be one of their first shows, if I'm not mistaken, honestly, teaming together. And full disclosure, back then, again, this is like 7 years ago, they were not good, but they rapidly improved. Like, honestly, like, it was to a point of like, wow, they have zero chance, but they improved incredibly. Angelo Dawkins doesn't get enough credit. I think he's fantastic in the ring, but Montez Ford has WWE champion written all over him, in my opinion. He was really hot a few years ago, and I think they kind of missed the mark a little bit back then in terms of splitting them up and pushing Montez, but he's still got the ability. On top of that, Burning My Light, Randy Orton's theme, absolute 10 out of 10 banger. Banger.
Burning My Light, Mark Henry's theme.
Oh, great one.
Billy and Chuck's
theme song, Billy Kidman's. You look
so good to me.
That is a banger. I read Billy Kidman's theme, but like my mind just immediately went, "I'm an ass man." Like, I just read it as Billy Gunn. I don't know if this is a super deep cut because it's still a little bit more on the current side. I think the greatest theme ever in wrestling truly was Aleister Black's theme. I don't think there's ever been a theme to more so like fit a wrestler and a gimmick and everything. Like I hate this word; it's so overused, but there was an aura.
It might, like, Aleister's probably fits the best. I think my favorite of all time that like not only fits but is like a banger of all bangers is probably I Walk Alone by Batiste.
No, I mean, 100%. Yeah, that's not.
And it fits him too because it was his solo run leaving Evolution. And like he even talks about how much the song like fits him.
See, 7 Mayhem anniversary. That's what it says on the briefcase.
Alec, has this game been around for 7 years?
Yeah. You know, also deep cuts. They're not really deep cuts, but Slow Chemical, great theme.
Yeah.
Oh, Across the Nation, the Raw theme.
That's a good one too. It's been all heels so far, right? Drew, Liv, Gunther.
Montez Ford would absolutely kill it on a rebrand. It's a shame they didn't like really rebrand the Street Profits when they paired them with Lashley because they had the ability to be a good heel stable. But like it was still this like face Street Profit team acting as heels. They didn't get a full rebrand.
Sheamus's OG theme solid.
Yes.
Broken Dreams. That just reminded me. Broken Dreams, solid.
I like the Nexus theme.
This Fire Burns. I don't know if we mentioned that. This Fire Burns has got to be up there.
Is fantastic. Slow Chemical, obviously. Christian's theme is so good. At last,
Christian. At last, you're on your own.
RVD had a couple renditions, but he always had good themes too. I mean, Metalingus Edge's theme is obviously so good.
Hilarious. Chelsea is wearing an attire with a bunch of Chelsea's on her.
That is incredible, actually. I actually, because I'm not a Zack Ryder fan, I hate the one pant leg so much. Hate that. Forget Zack Ryder. Like, as an attire, I hate it.
I hate the one leg thing.
Hate it.
Obviously I said I was a Ryder fan.
Yeah.
But the one leg thing, no. That I not only hate
is a good one too.
Not only never liked that, never liked the one knee pad look.
No, me neither. Me neither. You know, with certain guys, like a debuting Cody Rhodes, I like the no knee pads. Actually, it looks good on certain people. Mishin is a badass. I said this before. If you weren't in the chat yet, I really like that Mishin's in this match, and already an interference. Wow. Okay. I really like that Mishin's in this match though, and they didn't go with the obvious like star power and Bailey or something. You know, showcase your talents. Mishin, Chelsea Green, both deserve the spotlight here.
RVD's TNA thing. Dee the Aperture. Van Daminator.
The best TNA theme of all time, Kurt Angle's theme goes so hard.
Oh, dude,
so
Kurt
hard.
Angle's theme. Styles' first theme. Yep. I loved LAX's theme.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. Yeah. Yep.
Like
you knew it was coming. Yeah,
dude, especially yeah, when they had their own entrance too. Man, oh, I love that.
Good. So good.
I'm trying to think of other great. Bobby Roode.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bobby Roode's James Storm. Sorry,
yeah, Bobby Roode specifically TNA theme, but James Storm, that opening. Yeah. Sorry about your damn luck.
Yeah, or combine it, Beer Money. That was solid.
Yep. Beer.
The Machine Guns. I feel like TNA had a lot of good themes. Now that we're running through it, a lot of them were just so fitting. Like Abysses, man, that fits so well.
So fitting. Well, that's what a theme has to be. The theme can catch on. It doesn't even have to be some like Aleister Black, Triple H theme banger. It doesn't have to be Metalingus, but it has to fit the superstar. The theme will catch on if it fits.
On the topic of TNA not fitting, Mick Foley's theme. Bang bang. Nope.
So bad. So
not him.
You know, I'm sure we all, as wrestling fans here, have like a WWE playlist on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever you're using. You know, I gotta like go through it and see what I'm missing. I got some good songs in there. Always add them.
The Beautiful People, yeah, they had a great theme.
Beautiful people. Oh, beautiful. That's what I always think. I can't help it.
That's immediately what I thought.
You know what's a low-key banger? Ooh, it's Chavo.
Chavo.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's TNA themes were all bangers. No More Words is a banger.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock's official role within WWE, board member. Rock's running the show pretty much. He's calling the shots in a way. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah. I mean, there was the report that they have their Mania plans, and it's like, if The Rock wants to come back, we will alternate. If not, we're going to go forward with these.
Oh, you know what? An all-time theme. This isn't even a deep cut. I was going to say deep cut, but it's when I say it, everyone's going to agree.
I just thought of another one.
Brood.
Oh, yeah, the Brood's up there.
Brood theme. Love that.
I also thought of Evolution.
Oh,
obviously, like all
Evolution is a mystery.
Yeah. On a change, no one seen.
Top favorite SVR games. All right, top 3.
Top 3. How many is there?
Okay, well, there's 05 is the first, all the way to 11. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
As crazy as this sounds, Alec, if you're still here, 11 is my number one, and
yes,
I
agree.
The 11's my
11
number
was
one.
where they started to, like, change the weapons, and I
Yeah.
loved that with the TLC matches.
I stayed home
11
from school to pick it up the day it
that's
came out.
amazing.
So did Alec.
11, 08, and then probably '06, I'd say, actually. That's dope if the player become the commissioner. Yeah, yeah, The Rock
Yeah.
is like Jackie Moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It's like LeBron is also calling the shots.
yeah.
LeBron is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in the finals this year."
Yeah.
It's basically what The Rock did for WrestleMania. LeBron was just like, "Yeah, I know, this is a terrible LeBron accent. Uh, I know that Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble and the Miami Heat won the Eastern Conference, but I'm putting myself in the finals."
WWE 12 and 13. Oh, 13 for sure. The one with Punk on
Yeah.
the cover. I loved that game. They brought back the Attitude Era. That was one of the first,
Is that
like,
where Ray turns heel? Ray joins the NWO?
yeah, is it? Yeah.
Is it that game?
That's one of the first games, WWE 13, that had like a deep cut.
Oh,
That was a good dive. That was the first game where, yeah, like, I remember those old SmackDown versus Raws. You'd get like 6 or 7 legends, and they're random. It'd be like Vader and Hillbilly Jim
yeah.
are in the game, like people I'm never going to use. But that Attitude Ever game had some deep cut wrestlers like the New Age Outlaws. I loved in that. Like there was that was a great one. Here Comes the Pain is probably the best of all time, for being honest.
I played SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 a fuck ton on my DS.
On the DS, that's funny.
I'm Pretty Her? Nope.
Oh, you should. Beat the feet. Foot on the rope. Oh, she's not close
She's a
enough.
little far.
Yeah.
I think she can reach.
Long legs.
Even Michael Cole said that.
Yeah.
Is Ryder in the crowd?
Is he?
I don't know. I'm just asking. They're on Long Island. That's where he's from.
Remember when Enzo Amore showed up in the crowd? A stiff slap.
Mm.
The ref is letting a lot go with
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Unpretty Her? Oh,
that was great.
Oh, that was
great.
Beautiful.
That was great. One,
2,
3.
3.
That was great.
Beautiful.
That was a great ending to it.
That was great.
I'm very happy she didn't like slip out because she went for it. That was a little like ballsy, I'm glad she landed that.
Lillian, maybe not. Quite fitting, though. The first women's United States champion is Canadian.
Yeah, right. Star like Lita or China again. I mean, like ability-wise from Lita, like we got wrestlers like Io Sky right now, so in a way, yes. Yeah. China, Rhea's, the new age China in a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like how the belt fits. It's not like too little or oversized.
Yeah. It's like when the UFC first brought out new titles, or like even when they had the old titles and they did the same for like Ronda, who weighs $135, to have the same as like Brock Lesnar. And it's like, yeah, maybe we should, downscale the size on some of these titles, eh?
Piper should hit her with the backdrop right now.
Yeah. Hit her with that Batista. Women's United States champion.
Should have had confetti.
She got pyro at least.
Confetti. Yeah.
Hard to do confetti when she's not the main event.
Yeah.
Because up next is the main event.
Already. This is, I know it's only like a 2-hour 2-hour show.
20-minute match.
This has flown by.
Yeah.
Now listen, not throwing shade necessarily, but this is how you do a 2-hour straight wrestling show, and you do it well.
Season of Giving.
Top 3 2K games. 2K games. I think I only have 2: 2K15 and 2K20.
Yeah.
Absolute garbage. Those were like maybe the worst wrestling games of all time.
Ever. Yeah.
2K19, 2K22, 2K24.
2K19's the GOAT.
Yeah. They're the best wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2K19 was goated. 2K22 was hot, to be honest. 2K15 might be the wrestling game I have the least playtime on.
2K15 and 2K20 are like impressively bad.
Yeah, 2K20.
2K20.
Garbage.
Look, I know how bad 2K20 is. I have listened to Alec rants on 2K20.
Yeah.
And it's something I wish I didn't hate the game so I could enjoy his rant more.
Yeah.
But like obviously when you share the sentiment, it's like joint frustration compared to like if you don't necessarily care and someone's like ranting about something, it's a lot funnier. Alec plays the video games way more than I do, and he could tell you top to bottom every single thing wrong with that game.
It like that game was like 2K19, and then 1 year later you got 2K20. It was such a backward step. Like wrestlers literally looked worse than they did in the game 1 year prior. All you gotta do is copy them over. It's not that hard. 2K14 underrated gem. I'll give you that. 2K14 is very underrated.
Yeah, 2K14 I don't remember being bad.
That shit's streaming already?
Red One, rough.
Yeah.
I did tell you
I'll probably watch
when I first saw that commercial, I was like, this movie looks awful.
2K20 is like my ex-girlfriend. I dumped it. Had it only in my PC and then digitally on Xbox One. Yeah, 2K20 is like my ex-girlfriend. I gave it too much time.
Yeah. 2K20 is like my ex-girlfriend. We started dating when she was 20.
Yeah. 2K20 was like my other ex-girlfriend too, where it was so bad it made me cry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So modding
hit it and quit.
For those of you in the chat, new 2K25 coming out. I'm a new PC owner. I'll probably be picking up 2K25. We haven't really spitballed any ideas yet, but we'll probably divulge into the 2K world eventually too. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing some of that modding and stuff. I'm going to figure all that out. Could be having some fun with 2K25.
I'm ass at the game, so so I won't be having much fun at all when I play. I'll play. My Xbox has not been plugged in months, so it won't go well for you, boy. I'll buy it. I'll play it for like 2 weeks, and then I'll be me and do my classic. Get busy with work and rarely touch it.
Yeah. See what Cody's got here.
When does it even come out? Like May?
The game comes out like 3-4 weeks pre-Mania.
Oh, pre-Mania.
Yeah, that's at least when the last one did. Yeah,
that's right. Because it was like they'll have the 40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in 24. Yeah, March 25. I think the Bloodline's the cutoff. Like I think FA2 might have just made the cut for the game, but anyone post FA2, DLC.
Trying to think of who. Like, you think Ethan Page makes it in? Do they get him in time?
Ethan Page, maybe. Julia, Stephanie,
that's got
no
DLC.
Way. Yeah, those are all DLC. Ego might even be DLC, to be honest, because he was also like a surprise, like just showed up. Zarya too, DLC. An Orton showcase mode in 2K25. To be honest, I want showcase mode out. I want a foolproof, full-blown GM mode. 2K will never do it. If you're listening, 2K, do it.
Also, if I pay more for the game, I shouldn't have to unlock things. Just give me everything if I paid more.
Yeah. Give me the option at least.
Yeah. At any point, like back in the day, it used to be like that, right? You'd go to the menu and you could just like collect. You could hit like unlock.
Yeah.
If you bought the bigger version.
I also want my faction out of the game. I think there's a version of my faction that they could make that could be good. Like I see where they're trying to go with my faction, but it was a swing and a miss. Garbage. Yeah, it is garbage. Like I understand them trying to do an ultimate team like Madden or a Diamond Dynasty like MLB. That makes a lot of sense. But the answer to that is GM mode. If you just take GM mode and combine it with universe mode and have a full-blown sandbox, that's it.
Greg
the Hammer Valentine. Coco Beware? That was not on my bingo card today. Coco Beware shout. That's crazy.
How big is Coco Beware?
Not that big, I guess. Oh, here he is on commentary. Jesse for the main event.
All right, now we're talking. We got Cody Rhodes in the main event.
Jesse Ventura just looks like he loves a cigarette after breakfast at the diner. Like, he just loves it. Like, just got that vibe to him. I love the snakeskin jacket, too.
How tall is Coco Beware? 5'9". Pretty tall to me.
9.
He's a tall
like 5'9".
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Yeah. Sounds pretty tall to me. I need more Jimmy Hart just so I can make fun of him.
Yeah. Is McAfee back or is it just for tonight?
I think he's back because college football is now in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Pat did not get that reference at all.
No, he did not. He was like Damian Priest. He's
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the guy in the background with the jean jacket. That buddy on the booger sugar.
Yeah.
I think Hulk Hogan should be in the main event, Daddy.
I also hope Logan Paul doesn't show up. That would
oh God, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that would be not ideal.
I should be in the main event with Hulk Hogan, Daddy. Cody Rhodes just a ripoff of the Hulkamania. The Hulkster. I love that they did that.
I was just going to say that. That attack by Owens on Cody with no cameras. Great stuff.
This story truly
is getting overshadowed, to be honest. Like, it's great, but it's getting a lot of love. People are all loving it, but I feel like it's just not getting the credit it really deserves.
That
it's the best story going right now.
It just feels so like Kevin Owens' promos don't feel like he's cutting a promo. When he's just like, I can't believe they picked Roman Reigns over me. Yeah. Like, it just sounds so genuine. I like that Owens isn't gun shy anymore.
Agreed. You think Owens hits a bionic elbow in this match?
I think he goes for it. Cody moves and Cody hits him with the bionic elbow. Or like he goes for it, Cody hits him with the first punch, another punch, does the elbow.
Yeah, Kevin Owens probably the closest thing to Stone Cold since Stone Cold.
It is hilarious, that shirt he was wearing.
Where they got a universal title. I seen somebody on Twitter found it on Walmart. Like,
Yeah.
bought this shirt off Walmart's website. Walmart with the universal title Stardust shirt. Get it together, Walmart.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm. What shirt is he wearing?
That cut was great. Does Cody wear an old school title? I think Cody's definitely coming out.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the old school title
with the Divas title tonight. Yeah, it's probably the Winged Eagle
with the 24/7 title.
Now, didn't they announce that this is one night only for the title? I think.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say if that wasn't like a confirmed announcement, I guess there's a possibility it's like a rendition of the Winged Eagle. It's like an updated version of it, you know. Good storyline, 7 out of 10. The Owens Cody, on a 1 to 10 scale, it's not over yet, so I don't want to like fully get there yet. So a 7.5 is fair. That's a fair place to put it. Kevin Owens' Canadian Dream, it says on the bottom. That's
commercial
like
before Cody's entrance.
Shirt. That's a shirt worth buying if they sell it. That's a good one.
All right, here's Mayhem again. Alec, I don't know. Maybe you answered. I didn't see it. Has this game really been out for 7 years? There's no way.
Mayhem anniversary. You just said.
There's no way it's been 7 years.
We found out about it 7 minutes ago.
And we're like, dude, we're diehard fans. There's no way that game's been out for 7 years. I'm looking up WWE Mayhem
release date.
December 14th, 2017.
Literally, wait, December 14th, 2017? 7 years today. Like, literally, anniversary is today, isn't it? Or is it the 13th? I have no idea. Oh, today's the 14th. Oh,
did it like re-release maybe? That's my only guess.
You downloaded it last, Katie Lee? So stupid.
This game's really been out for 7 years and we've never.
It's 2K17.
Like, I was still in college when this game came out.
Oh man, I'm gonna love seeing this Winged Eagle. I think that's great.
That's not Cody Rhodes' title, Daddy. That's the Hulksters.
Are you getting this Annie commercial that I'm getting as well?
I see it, but I don't hear it.
I would rather watch fucking paint dry.
I was gonna mention before, I think it was when you were telling your NXT story. Watching this on NBC reminds me of like when you watch Raw and it's like you see commercials for these shows and you're like, who the fuck watches these shows?
This, yeah. GTA 6 before these damn long ads. GTA 6, tell you what, taking a week off work for that shit.
I'll tell you what, didn't even own GTA 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or GTA. So I might be like the only 27-year-old male on the planet that is not for the last however many years been like, oh my God, can't wait for GTA 6. Never crossed my mind.
That's funny.
All the
you gotta imagine this breaks 10 p.m. I feel like, right?
No, they're ending exactly at 10.
Cody's entrance gets 2 or 3 minutes, 13-minute match. Maybe show just ends right at. Maybe there is no.
Orton's gonna come out. Orton's gonna interfere.
He's gotta.
Yeah,
he's gotta.
That way it can be shorter.
Maybe he just straight interferes, attacks Owens, but then Cody gets kind of pissed at Orton for interfering, and that causes their start of their tension.
Alec, you're getting sad commercials? I'm not getting any sad commercials.
Yeah, I haven't really had any sad ones. Not that I think. Not that I've seen.
I don't know who 2 of these 3 people are on the SNL commercial.
Yeah, who was the guy in the middle?
I don't know, but I'm sure everybody hates him.
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio. Do 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 do. It's main event time. I'm home to see this winged eagle.
I don't know if he's gonna like open the case behind the scenes. I don't know how they're gonna do it. He's gonna come out with it on.
Right. Well, we're gonna find out right now.
He has both titles. Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Finally gets his wish of having the winged eagle.
See?
Do.
I figured he was gonna have it covered, you know. It's definitely the winged eagle.
Yeah.
They couldn't hide it. Yeah.
He just unbuckled his
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's fire.
This looks
That's
like
great.
2K. This is like
it doesn't even look real.
Yeah. This is straight out of universe mode.
Yeah. I love it though. That is great to see. That's awesome. This is shit that like you wish they would have done so many times, but they've never really done. They do the photo shoots and people rave how cool those are. Why not do this even if it is one night only, you know?
I know we harp on it, but like it is prime Triple H compared to Vince.
I'll tell you what, too. The actual WWE Championship makes this winged eagle look small.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
This is actually not really a belt. It's actually one of the bracelets that you get. They snap on.
It's one of the belt buckles that you can get.
Yeah.
Like it, dude. This looks like 2K.
It does.
Like that just doesn't even look right.
I love that.
It's so weird to see.
Our times way better than that.
6 days, baby. 6 days.
You know, I miss titles. I'm not gonna lie. All the new titles, and there's some great belts. Don't get me wrong. I miss titles having like real side plates. I kind of hate like all the side plates being logos.
Dude, Macho Man's got the title too. They might have to make this a triple threat. This show's gonna end like Cena Punk, where they're both holding titles, but it'll be Macho Man and Cody.
Yeah. That's crazy to look at. Cody wearing the winged eagle right now is nuts.
You know, I should have known that SmackDown was taped next week because I'm meeting Cody on a Friday, 3:00.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point.
I don't know how I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like
you're meeting him at 3:00 to drive him to the arena, right?
Yeah.
I think I would put my life on the line that we get like a potential pile driver reversal from Cody. You know, like Owens is going to go for it. Seeing him wear this belt is just nuts.
It's so crazy. Also, I hate that they have that tag title. He never held that tag title. He never held that tag title.
Yeah. What a great belt.
That is so great to see.
You know, don't get me wrong. Fantastic belt. Always been a bigger fan of the Big Eagle.
Me too.
Maybe that's just our age.
Yeah, it just resonates with us more. All right, we're a little behind because we're obviously on streaming instead of where they're at in cable. So the match probably started about a minute ago, I would say.
Likely.
So you're getting like 13 minutes, probably.
Yeah, probably. Sounds about right. That's Jesse Ventura on commentary already.
They need to have Jesse on commentary more. That's weird. The announce table has a typo on it.
Does it?
Yeah, it says C4. It's supposed to say C2.
I'm surprised they didn't do like an old school announce table.
Yeah. Or do like the old announce monitors. Like just have like an iPad actually in it, but like the casing. Old school. Is Owens in like pants?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just gonna say Owens is wearing pants.
I thought he looked different.
Yeah.
So it's been all heels that have won. Methinks that ends here.
Yeah, probably.
I love the back body drop onto.
So good. So
I assume this is, oh, wow, the first 2 box of the night. Squeeze back.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be this all night, to be honest, the 2 box. Picture.
I assumed it wasn't since the cable. I think they'll do a lot of this for
January
Netflix.
6th. Yeah.
I mean, they'll have some legit commercials, obviously. Wish we could get indie heel Cody next year. This corny, what do you want to talk about? Babyface is unbearable. I love Cody. I do agree though. His indie heel run was very entertaining.
I think with Cody,
he has very heel tendencies.
He does. I think with Cody, you have to eventually do what you never did with John Cena. And I know you did it with Roman. Don't get me wrong. They turned Roman heel and he had that crazy run. But if Cody ever went heel, how do you bring a new babyface?
I just think we're so far away from that.
Oh, yeah. It's like not even reasonable to
Like
predict.
a year, as crazy as it sounds, a year is nothing.
Yeah.
Think of how, like, from 39 to 40, Cody only had like 4 feuds. He had, obviously,
very minimal.
He finishes with Roman. Then he has the Brock feud, the Judgment Day feud. That's like a majority of his time. And then he goes into the Rumble build.
It's kind of crazy in hindsight. He really didn't have that many feuds. Can't believe he had a tag title run with Jay. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Like that year flew by. And then since 40, he's obviously had more, but we're already.
Oh, this is so funny. He hits it with such like power, you know,
such force. I also did not realize that C2 Wrestling's mascot is sleeping away right here.
Tommy boy.
Didn't even notice him.
10 commercials in the middle of the main event. Yeah, at least it's picture in picture. Honestly, I don't mind the picture in picture at all. They're going to have ads, you know. If they're going to do it, at least do the picture in picture.
Yeah, this is also kind of the downside of a show where there is no kind of filler.
Yeah. You don't have any way to break it up.
Yeah, and like the odds of things going longer are much higher. Hitting the Stardust cartwheel. I know he said he didn't want to do the like any reference to Stardust, but I am glad that in his first match back he hit the Stardust cartwheel. And
yeah, you have to. Oh, that was a good save. That could have been bad. Oh, his kids. What are his kids going to do? Wow, he doesn't hit that often.
Jesse Ventura yelling, 2. I wonder if Jesse Ventura had any prime. Here we go.
Yeah, I think Jesse Ventura is a big ice pop guy. I think he...
Oh, well, I call that to perfection.
Yeah.
All right, Cody.
It's the power slam. Does the little like pump. Jesse Ventura, why is he waiting?
Him getting angry over Cody not doing anything.
I feel like deep down, Jesse Ventura hates the springboard shit too. You know?
Oh, yeah. Imagine Jesse Ventura watching an AEW pay-per-view.
Oh my God.
It might, like, I don't mean this like, I don't mean to be mean when I say this, but he might have an aneurysm watching that.
Yeah, no, literally. I don't know if you can handle it.
Like, I don't know if he, like, his blood pressure would go through the roof.
Yeah.
Pile driver?
RKO.
Oh.
RKO out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
I did not think that was coming right
I
there.
didn't see that happen. Yeah. Shout to Randy Orton. The belt's even got the old WWE logo. I'm surprised they didn't put it with like the new logo.
I think because it's like that block logo, it's pretty much fine. Cody, you should not be sprinting that well on that ankle, buddy.
Wow, that was a good cutter.
That was perfect. Guy got a duck shirt on.
Yeah. Booker T fan.
It's the Shucky Ducky Quack Quack t-shirt. Got about 5 or so minutes left here. Cutting it close.
Yeah, cutting it close for sure.
There is a chance they got like a 5-minute overrun though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like going over, like it could have a couple minute overrun. It ain't run until 10:20, but it might run 10:05. My thought was if they're gonna have an Orton interference and they're running this late, like Orton's gonna interfere, RKO, pin 1, 2, 3, show ends. Like there's gonna be no.
Yeah. There's gonna be no like, oh my God, the Viper's back.
Yeah, or celebration or this or that.
Showing the Owens heartbreak.
Yeah.
I love it. Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, for those of you in the chat still that don't know this, we're the same fucking person.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Boom.
I sensed a bit of a slow count there.
They've been promoting Elimination Chamber more than the Rumble, I feel.
Yeah, they really have. I don't know what ticket sales look like for it.
Crossroads, no. Ref.
Oh, there we go. That was a good bump.
Nate took that bump.
Low blow.
Stunner. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Randall Keith.
Owens is going to be able to say he did it. Harry. Oh, that's a ref. Never mind.
1, 2. Ooh, nice kick out.
Owens is going to be pissed. Ventura is so funny.
He's so great.
Pop up power bomb. Oh,
Cody, your it's like Cody's forgetting that he has a hurt ankle.
Oh my god!
That was sick. Stunner time or low blow? Oh, he's gonna grab the title.
Yeah. Or a chair. I should have grabbed the title. I wish he would have grabbed the title.
I just went 0 for 3 there.
Cody Cutter again.
Smooth.
That was smooth.
Owens does a great job at pulling his legs away so he falls properly.
Kind of, yeah. That is a hard move to take, right?
Oh, crossroads onto the chair, maybe?
Oh. Oh my god. Oh. That was good.
Wow.
Okay. That's just a clean win for cut. Well, not clean, I guess, but
yeah. Wow.
Maybe Orton comes out to celebrate with him.
Maybe Orton turns on Cody.
Yeah, maybe.
Comes back and RKOs him.
Better get a medic out there for Eddie Arango after that crossbody. That was
Whoa. I am so happy we get more Jesse Ventura on commentary.
Yeah, me too. Did they announce it's just tonight, or are they running him next Saturday Night's Main Event too?
No, he said he's on every Saturday Night's Main Event.
Really?
And they have 4 a year.
Good.
Yeah, he said it on, I think it was Bill Simmons' podcast.
Good.
He said I'll be on each one.
It should be. Why not?
It is so funny seeing Charles Robertson count from outside the ring.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Him standing and counting is just so funny.
Seeing Cody with this belt is just tripping me out.
It's so weird to look at.
Owens has, he has a right to a rematch, though. Okay, listen, maybe I'm biased because I'm a Steelers fan. Every wrestling event, there's a Steelers jersey in the crowd. Maybe I just see it more, but there's always one.
And that guy's booing. Look at him. Look at him. Clown. Now he's got to pay for it tomorrow.
All away.
Can take my freedom. All right. I mean, solid show. Ending felt a little.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed. It to me, it didn't have to be anything crazy, so I'm cool.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but I feel like top to bottom was a good show.
Yeah, it's good wrestling all around. I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Well, if you do, you'll be saying it in our post show.
Check it out.
Thanks for chilling, guys. See you January 6th.
Good talks.
See you at the Capitol.
Capital punishment.